And continuing with President Donald Trump's high-profile Middle East visit, in the latest, President Trump has made a direct appeal to Qatar to help broker a new agreement with Iran aimed at curbing its fast-advancing nuclear program. Speaking at a state dinner in Doha, hosted by Qatari Emir, the president labeled the situation with Iran perilous, hoping to do the right thing.
And I hope you can help me with the Iran situation, because it's a perilous situation. And we want to do the right thing. We want to do something that's going to save maybe millions of lives, because things like that get started and they get out of control. I've seen it over and over again. They go to war and things get out of control, and we're not going to let that happen.
Now, Qatar has long acted as a key intermediary between the United States and Iran, including discussions involving Hamas. And with the Israel-Hamas conflict still raging, President Trump is looking to leverage Qatar's diplomatic channels to de-escalate the growing tension with Iran.
Because we want to see Iran do well, thrive, and be successful, and everybody be happy. I know many Iranians living in New York and Washington, D.C., and they're great people. And we want to have this end peacefully, not horribly. So I just want to thank Your Highness for that act of help.
In fact, the president, while speaking in Qatar, even declared that Iran has sort of agreed to the terms of a nuclear deal with the United States. The president described the latest talks between the two countries, which ended on Sunday, as very serious negotiations for long-term peace.
Iran has sort of agreed to the terms. They're not going to make, I call it in a friendly way, nuclear dust. We're not going to be making any nuclear dust in Iran. And we've been strong. I want them to succeed. I want them to end up being a great country. And I think we're getting close to maybe doing a deal without having to do this. There's two steps. There's a very, very nice step, and there's a violent step.
However, President Trump's portrayal of Iran did not sit well with the Tehran government. Iran's foreign minister called his country's characterization by President Trump as the most destructive force. He further added that the fourth round of U.S.-Iran talks held last Sunday were difficult as they focused on the controversial issue of enrichment.
It is truly unfortunate, this level of deceit, that Trump ignores all of Israel's threats and all of Israel's crimes in the region, and instead tries to present Iran as the threat. This is pure deception and an attempt to switch the place of the real threats. Who has killed 60,000 people in Gaza? Who has caused all this destruction?
And in another key development, President Trump also met with the newly appointed Syrian president during his stop in Riyadh. The face-to-face meeting, which lasted just over 30 minutes, was described by the White House as a pull-aside. But the president later told reporters the session went great, calling the Syrian president a young, attractive guy with a very strong past.
How did you find the Syrian president?
Great. I think very good. Young, attractive guy, tough guy. You know. Strong pass, very strong pass fighter.
Does that worry you at all?
He's got a real shot at.
So as President Trump reaches the final stop on his Middle East tour, all eyes now turn to Tehran and if they are willing to make concessions on its nuclear program in exchange for lifting sanctions.
At Firstpost, we are choosing to hold on to accuracy. That means we won't always be first. We may not get you your breaking alert, but what you will get is what we owe you, and that is the truth. Verified, checked, and cross-checked. We rely on sources and verified ones. After all, that's what separates a journalist from a loudspeaker. But sometimes even we miss a beat, and when we do, we will tell you. Like yesterday, we ran visuals from a registered news agency. That visual turned out to be fake, so we are taking accountability. And from now on, we will cite the source of every visual, every picture, every video that you see on Firstpost will have a source mentioned. That is our commitment to you. We will wait, we will verify, we will ask again, and only then will we tell you. No noise, no panic, just the facts. Because right now, that is what the country needs most.